It started with the charger. She left it at my apartment like she always did. It wasn't unusual. Emily had a habit of claiming small spaces wherever she stayed. A toothbrush, a scarf, her favorite mug on the third shelf. This time, it was a white phone charger coiled beside my nightstand. But this one was new, not hers. A different model. Wrong brand. I picked it up. It was still warm. That's when I knew something had shifted. Emily had been spending fewer nights with me lately. More client dinners, more last-minute networking mixers. She sold corporate advertising, long hours, travel, late-night calls. It all sounded busy enough to believe. I didn't ask questions. That's what she liked about me, she once said. I didn't crowd her. I didn't say anything about the charger. Just dropped it into my drawer, next to a receipt I'd saved from a seafood restaurant we never went to. That week, she texted less, but her Instagram stories were busy. Wine glasses, dim lights, someone else's laugh behind her phone mic. She once posted a steak cooked medium rare. She hates red meat. I saved that one too. I never confronted her. I watched instead. By Friday, she told me she'd be staying with her cousin across town. The same cousin who lived out of state. I nodded. Told her to take care. She kissed me quick and left her jacket on the couch, on purpose. Maybe. Another breadcrumb dot that night. I drove past her office around 11. Lights were off. Lot was empty. I didn't call. I didn't text. Instead, I opened my laptop. I logged into our shared cloud account. She forgot I was still synced. Photos started populating automatically. One was a mirror selfie. Hotel bathroom, white robe. A man's hand in the frame, brushing her shoulder. Not mine. I didn't get angry. I didn't even blink. I just started sorting receipts. The next morning, I called my bank. Emily didn't know the lease for the car she drove was in my name. She had the keys. Sure, she picked the model, the color, the trim. But I made the payments. I also knew the dealership manager. Old college friend. I asked him a question I already knew the answer to. Do I need her permission to reclaim the vehicle? No, he said. It's your lease. You just need the spare key. I thanked him and hung up. I didn't move yet. I waited. Instead, I printed out the phone bill from our shared account. Emily never changed the plan. She liked not paying for data. I scrolled through her call logs. A familiar number came up often. Late nights, early mornings. One number, saved in my head. I ran it through Truecaller. No name popped up. Just a city, Newark. That's where she said her cousin lived. I screenshot the logs and emailed them to myself. Then I logged out. That weekend, she came by for her jacket. She smiled like nothing was off. Told me I looked tired. I said I'd been working late. She kissed my cheek. I missed you. I just nodded. Your charger's in the drawer? I said. She walked over, pulled it out. Didn't react. Thanks. I handed her the jacket and didn't ask her to stay. She waited. She looked around like something was supposed to happen. I didn't give her anything. Before she left, she paused at the door. You're not mad at me or something, are you? I looked at her, blank. Why would I be? She nodded slowly, like she wasn't sure if she believed me. Then she left. That night, I changed all my passwords. Bank, streaming, cloud. I removed her fingerprint from my phone. I called the dealership, set the pickup for Monday morning. They'd retrieve the vehicle from her office lot. I scheduled a call with my accountant to restructure my investment portfolio, remove her from the beneficiary forms. Quiet moves. All legal. All clean. I didn't text her that night. I let her wander. By Sunday evening, she sent a photo. A mirror selfie again. A different bathroom. Same white robe. No man in the frame this time. I saved it. Labeled it. Final pose. Then I booked a one-way ticket, not to leave the country, just enough to be gone when everything hit. Monday would be efficient. Monday came without fanfare. I was already at the airport when the dealership called to confirm. They'd picked up the car from her office lot at 9:12 a.m. No issues. They towed it quietly. She hadn't come out. I thanked them. No emotion in my voice. From gate 24, I sent her a text. Checked a lot. Your ride's gone. Keys were never yours. She didn't reply for 30 minutes. Then, what the hell are you talking about? I didn't answer. At 10:03 a.m., I got the first missed call. Then another. And another. I boarded my flight to Austin. No luggage. Just a carry-on with my laptop, charger, and the folder of receipts. By the time I landed, she'd called 12 times. The last voicemail she left was short. Just her breathing. No words. I rented a furnished apartment for a month. temporary, clean, anonymous. I paid up front. That night, I FaceTimed her from the couch. She answered on the third ring. She looked confused, maybe a little scared. Her makeup was still on. Lipstick faded. "Where are you?" she asked. "Not there." "You took my car." "No, I took my car," she scoffed. "You're being insane." I tilted the camera slightly, showed her the receipts fanned out on the table. Restaurant names, hotel bookings, Uber charges, all on my joint credit card. "This you?" I asked. She went silent. "Your cousin lives in Newark, right?" Still nothing. I let the silence sit between us like smoke. She tried to recover. "You've been spying on me." "No, just stopped ignoring things." "You're overreacting, Emily," I said calmly. "I canceled your phone line. The number stops working in an hour. You're on your own plan now." I also closed the joint account. I transferred my funds. "You should get the email soon." Her face cracked a little. You're serious?" I nodded once. "I thought we were." I ended the call. No yelling. No insults. Just a clean cut. By Wednesday she'd called from 5 different numbers. One was her mother's. Another was a work line. I didn't pick up any of them. Instead, I emailed her a PDF titled Final Assets. No greeting. No sign-off. Just a breakdown. Bullet points. Phone disconnected. Number reassigned. Car repossessed. Lease terminated. Bank joint account closed. Funds relocated. Cloud you were removed. Photos archived. Apartment lock code changed. Key fob deactivated. At the bottom, I added one final line. "You once laughed about being irreplaceable. You just were." That's all. 2 hours later, I got an email from her personal Gmail. One line. "You're being cruel." I didn't respond. Instead, I went to lunch. At 6:42 p.m., I got a text from an unknown number. "You sent all this to HR." I hadn't, but that told me everything I needed. Turns out the guy from the mirror selfies wasn't just from Newark. He was her direct superior. Married, 3 kids. His name showed up on a few of the receipts I'd sent myself. Restaurant bills, hotel stays, spa packages, all paid from her corporate card. I hadn't forwarded anything to HR, but someone had. Maybe his wife. Maybe someone in accounting. I didn't care. The system had taken care of itself. By Friday, she'd lost the job. Her name disappeared from the company directory. Her LinkedIn went private. She took down her Instagram. The account with all the filtered wine glasses and curated smiles gone. That weekend, I mailed back her jacket. No note. No explanation. Just folded clean and packed in a plain box. She texted one last time. "You really don't care, do you?" I didn't reply. Some things speak louder when you say nothing at all. 3 weeks passed. No new messages. The silence felt honest. I kept my routines tight. Gym by 7. Coffee from the same corner cart. Quiet walks in the evenings. Austin was cleaner than I remembered. Or maybe my head was. She didn't try again after that last text. I found out through a mutual friend. She moved back in with her sister. Across town, the same sister she once mocked for living too small. Life shrinks when you're not lying in it. I heard her new job paid less. Part-time contract. No benefits. She tried to post again. Briefly. A filtered selfie with a mug of tea. Caption said, "Growth is messy but worth it." Comments were off. I logged out. One morning, I walked past a dealership downtown. The same model she once drove was on display in the window. Same trim, same color. I kept walking. Home. I sat down with a notepad. Wrote a checklist. Just 1 word per line. Charger passwords, lease receipts. Silence. I drew a line through each one. The apartment was still quiet, still rented, still mine. I had no interest in revenge. I didn't want her hurt. I wanted her removed. Cleanly, surgically, like a bad part you don't need anymore. No blood. Just space. Some people want closure. I just wanted distance. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say is nothing. And I meant it.